late because they have classes that end at 7 and 7:15 and crazy meetings and all that kind of stuff. So believe it or not, there are actually 120 of you out there in Brookings doing this very thing. But trying to get everybody together, of course, on a given night is a challenge. And so I just really wanted to welcome you. I wanted to thank you for coming. We're just thrilled that you're here. We try to do nice things for our mentors because we don't get to see you very often. And this is one of the several things we try to do over the course of the year. My name is Jo Woodard, and I'm the program director, and I'm going to be doing some introductions here in a minute. But I hope you enjoyed the opportunity to maybe get to know some other mentors. A lot of the feedback I get from you all once in a while through the email is that you sort of feel like you're out there alone and, adrift and doing your own thing and running out of ideas and all the things that happen to mentors. And then you get in a room like this and you're like, holy smokes, there's like 100 other people that do what I do. And they do it every week and they're doing a good job. So congratulations for all that you do. I'm going to keep my opening comments brief because we have a guest. But I do want to just quickly, the people with the t-shirts on, for the most part, I think, hands down, and there are still some posted at doorways down in the entryways to the union, are board members. And so I wanted you to know who our board members are. They work very, very hard. They raise funds in order to give you guys opportunities to do activities and coupons and all that kind of stuff. So please feel free to chat with the board members. They are here specifically because they want to get to know you, with the exception of Sandy McFarland, who is here because she's part of my staff, and she's paid to be here. So she is also a board member. Sandy is really, Sandy's the reason you all have little things on your chairs that are fun, and she's the reason that the database is in alphabetical order and that your files are complete and all that kind of stuff, because I'm an idea person, and when it comes to details, I just fall flat. The other thing is and I wanted to introduce Steph. Steph over here in the corner is our volunteer who maintains our website. So let's thank you, Steph, for your efforts. For years, the website was of no use to you whatsoever, gave you very little current information, and often had year-old stuff on it. And it was embarrassing for me because half of you work for Daktronics, but there was nothing I could do to get smart at my age, and so I had to find somebody young and smart. And I got a wonderful email from Steph about a year ago saying I'm young and smart, and I said, that's great. So she does not mentor, but she does hold you guys up regularly by getting information out there on the website. I'm going to take you to the website later because she's done a lot of good things with it. But the other thing I wanted to mention, just because you probably don't know it, those of you that were here a year ago are probably looking up here and saying, my goodness, you changed. And yeah, about 2 weeks after the InService last year, I managed to catch a nasty bug called cancer. And this is what's left of what I have from that, the journey that I'm still in. And so I just wanted to share with you that the reason that to some of you that was seamless and invisible is because Sandy has been my ghostwriter for a year. So I really wanted to thank you, Sandy, for calls in the hospital like, Joe, can I just send out this email over your name? And I'd say, yeah, because I'm on drugs and I don't care. So, but she is the reason the program has stayed together. And I'm not gonna make any more comments right now because I'm so excited that Mayor Tim Reed is here to share just a few thoughts with you, and it's such a privilege that you would stop in. We're so honored. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Good, so that's great that you're in the middle of the journey and you look so good.
Thanks.
Well, good evening. I'm very happy to be here tonight. I think this is just a super program. So on behalf of the community, I want to thank you for taking time out tonight to learn about it, and then all the time you do spend with special kids in the community. As you know, Brookings is doing very well, and it's great either when people come in to visit or I'm traveling around the state. I always get asked, well, how come Brookings is so great? Why? What's your magic? And I always tell them that we're just a community full of leaders, and I want you all to realize you're leaders. Anybody that'll take time to take a young person under their wing and guide them is a leader. And this community is full of them. And what happens is, then when the whole community bands together and you're full of leaders like this, good things always happen. So I just want to say that on behalf of myself, what you do, thank you, and on behalf of this whole community, thank you very much.
Thanks so much for coming. I'm about to out the mayor. So the women in the room are going to get this, but the men are going to think it makes perfect sense. He says to me, I say, go get some dessert with your son. His son is here. I said, please help yourself, go get some dessert. He said, oh, we're really full. We just went out to eat. And I said, really? And he said, yeah, our dishwasher's broken, so we had to go out to eat. Now,
And my wife's not around.
okay. Well, that makes it okay. So to me, as a woman, that was like, there was a logical leap there that I just don't get. But anyway, I'm glad you guys had a good meal tonight. We are going to do our best to stay on schedule. Thank you again for coming. I have a couple of objectives tonight, as you can probably imagine, and one of which is to get you out of the door by 8 o'clock. You are very respectful of other people's time, and you are considerate in the way you manage your own time, and I'm committed to making sure that I keep my promise to you to get you out of here at 8. So, before we let them go, the wonderful women who did all of the greeting and all of the setup of this welcome table out here are all from Phi Upsilon, and I know they can't really hear because they're still out there working. But if you know any gals that are in that organization, or if you can just thank them, we couldn't have done tonight with just our staff. So they volunteered their time. Are they coming in? Okay, good. You guys are wonderful. Thank you so much.